Okay, here we go. I've attempted to do videos using Zoom on my desktop, but I'm not having very much luck with that. So I'm going to do it this way, and it is. So we'll start over again for the third time. I saw a video by Economic Ninja. You may know Economic Ninja. Let's get that off of that light. Anyway, and Economic Ninja challenged people over 50 to start YouTube and or do YouTube videos in order to share their experiences with younger people. I think this is a great idea. And I've been of the opinion for a long time that one of the problems that we've had in society, particularly since my childhood, is this whole notion that old people are obsolete kind of characters and that young people should run the world. Well, it is true that some of our greatest minds, when changes happen in the world, they often happen because of young people. And if you look at the ages of our founding fathers, you'll be surprised exactly how young they were, because these guys who did the Constitution, etc., they were in their late teens, early 20s to a large extent. Washington was an old man comparatively to some of these guys. So youth isn't bad, but experience helps to temper exuberance, which sometimes is a good thing. And experience tends to, you don't know what you don't know. That's what it comes down to. And the more experience you have, just the more you know that you don't know. And then the more you know that you do know, that what the younger guy thinks isn't quite what they're going to think in another few years. And you can talk to anybody at any age. Talk to a 20-year-old and ask him what he thought when he was 12, or talk to a 30-year-old and ask him what he thought when he was 20. And if talk to a 45-year-old and ask him what he thought when he was 30. And at each stage there, they're going to be saying, "Yeah, I was an idiot." So, so we all make mistakes and learn from them. But so I decided, okay, I'm going to take a shot at doing this video thing. I've done things on Facebook. I've done memes and shared them with friends. I don't have a whole lot of friends on Facebook. But my hope when I did the memes was that, as I do memes, that is, and other things that I share, is that, well, my friends will go, "Oh, this is a great thought. This is a great something worth sharing." They'll share it with other people. That's the whole point of doing it for me. Um, I, you know, it's what you share have a value to them. So that's what my point is. That's my goal, is to help to bring knowledge, good knowledge, to other people. And what so I'll give you a little background. I'm a landscape architect, and because of that, or I came to be a landscape architect because, one, I was interested in design and being creative, and actually, most importantly, to becoming a landscape architect, was I was concerned about the environment. I wanted to do something that would, have a good impact on the environment. And as a kid, my 4-H group, we went out on the first Earth Day. We went out and cleaned up park and the roadside and everything, which was a simple kind of thing, but it was an expression of us trying to do something for the environment. As you know, we're kids. We're trying to find somehow to make a difference, and so we're going to go do that. So it's been with me my whole life. I'll put it that way. And as a professional, I've worked with my professional organization on provided leadership for sustainable planning and community planning and site issues, etc. So, and I've taught courses on the college level for sustainability, and I've got a good background in that. I've participated in other organizations, Native Plant Society, and was very active in that. Very interested in finding speakers to address the hot button topic of climate change, and learned a lot through that. And what I learned mostly is that you ask a lot of questions, you find out that all these things that hoops we jump through all the time are not based on real science. So we'll talk about that in various videos. Then, so I'll be talking about landscape. I'll be talking about history because if you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. We've heard that, and it is very true. And there's plenty of cycles in history, and we just tend as humanity to make the same stupid mistakes over and over and over again. And so if you want to avoid those mistakes, you need to know what is reality, what is true. And I will refer to this, I'm sure, plenty of times. But we have narratives that we live our lives by that are not founded on good historical facts. They're not founded on good science as well. And whether it be the environmental issues or whether it be your own personal health or the health of your family, these things are not always based. The recommendations. I was sitting in a doctor's office the other day, and I was looking at, they have these little. I'm old, so I go to the doctor a lot more than many of you may. But up on the wall, they have a video screen, and the video screen is propagandizing you, whether you know it or not. And they're advertising, they're marketing, and if you know what you're looking at, you see very clearly that these people, probably the people doing the videos, are not even medical people. They're just some marketing company who's pulling stuff off of some website and making their own graphic about it and regurgitating it, and they don't know what they're talking about, and they're just regurgitating the same lies that we hear all the time. And I'll have plenty to say about that because I've got plenty of experience in that in various ways. But knowing history in a broader sense is a critical thing. So I'll talk about history. And then I'll be talking about integrity. We can't, if we don't know our science, if we don't know our history, then how can we live a life of integrity? Because we make all these decisions based on that we think are good, just decisions, based on, if we make them on based on falsehoods, then we're not making a good decision. So I'll be talking about integrity, and there's some people who are just, the other side of that. There's some people who are misinformed, and then there's some people who just happily lie to you. And I've known people throughout my life, several people at different points in life who just for some reason they could not tell the truth. And what their motivation was, I just presumed they wanted to impress me, and I wasn't close enough to them to need to be impressed. But nonetheless, you run into that, and I'm sorry, my camera work has been really bad here. So those are the kind of things I'll be talking about if we continue this video relationship, and I'll be talking about along with integrity, the underlying all of this information that I'll share. It'll be, it'll be based on my worldview, from my experience, from my knowledge, and after 50 years, I finally got tired of trying. I knew I didn't believe what I was being told. I was coming to that conclusion on everywhere I turned. People just either weren't telling me the truth, or didn't know the truth, or were just trying to push a particular narrative of their own that they were interested in, and they weren't giving me the whole background so that I could see what the foundation of their ideas were. And I'm supposed to believe all these things. And I finally came to a point in my own life that, I don't care. I say, God, if you're out there, I don't care what is the truth. I don't care if it's Hinduism. I don't care if it's Buddhism or Islam. I just want to know what the truth is. Well, that prayer, I think that prayer got answered. And as I continue to look at, you know, occult kind of stuff, etc., just trying to, the new age kind of things that is all around us, I came to some conclusions about, well, a biblical worldview really is a good solid worldview. And if you are interested in science, and if you are interested in history, you're willing to ask all the questions about science and history, you are going to find out, like I did possibly, you possibly are going to find out, as I did, that a biblical worldview, it makes the most sense. So, and I'll give you reference to that as we go along, in case you're interested in it. You don't have to. I'll just hand you a notion, and if you don't want to do anything with it, that's your business. But we'll definitely look at a lot of issues that are out there that some seem absolutely outlandish to our modern sensibilities, and others seem absolutely, oh yes, for sure, that I've come to question a lot. Anyway, this is probably long enough for my first video, and hopefully we'll get this up and sharing it with people. As for now, I'm signing out. Have a good day.